North Jersey van life. How you doing, family? I'm just up. I haven't made a video in quite a while. Did some remodeling on the inside. I am quite, what you would say, quite organized. I'm organized. Now, my lighting in the night is not the greatest. Okay? But, yeah. Things are a little bit more streamlined. I changed the position of this dresser here. Got the Jackery down there now. The old 1000. And I put the crates on this side, closest to the barn doors. Alright? You see the Mr. Buddy heater. That is vinegar, apple cider vinegar and water. It's not a pea jug. Because taking the vinegar straight up is a little too raw. I was watching one of these good doctors. So sometimes, I'm kind of a stoic. I just decided to rough it. But anyway, that wasn't good for the esophagus. And apparently it could burn, it could burn your esophagus, cause some real issues. So, yeah, this is just the front seat. I don't think you can see that too good, but that's the overhead light. The fridge is under that towel. Things you've already seen before. I'm super organized up here. This is a piece of Reflectix I found. It's actually a pouch. It's like a Reflectix pouch. I was just on a hike and I found it, and I just, I don't like to let it's a good opportunity to go to waste. At some point I will need it, and I'll probably use pieces of that to reupholster me roof, or me ceiling rather. Looks jacked up, but again, next couple of warm days I'll be getting that taken care of. You can see the bed area. I'm just so blessed, man. I'm so thankful and grateful. Every time I close my eyes or I get under my blankets, this is oh my goodness. Listen, this blanket, I have several blankets, but this blanket here, it feels so nice on my skin, and it's so very warm. It's not thick, it's just very tight, so it's got density to it. It's the right word, density. So yeah, I've been using this here as my cooking area, which is working out quite well, especially with the file cabinet and being metal. I don't really have to worry about anything catching on fire over here. I just did all of my, I even got a couple of cans of Chunky up there. I had a little overflow, so I said, what the heck, throw some soups up there and yada yada yada. Yeah. So yeah, I've been okay, and I got my electronics bag hung up, and just have more foot room, down here. Got more foot room. Yeah. Man's feet, not pretty feet. I had a little garbage can there. And yeah, it's not like I said, it's not the greatest lighting, but I just wanted to do something, throw a little content out. I'll do this in the morning so you can get a better view. Besides, I didn't even turn the camera to the horizontal position. I'd already started taping, and I just said, what the heck, I'm not going to turn around now. So, yeah, I got my little iPad up there in case I want to watch something online. The TV is, I'm going to say it's a pseudo smart TV, the Vizio, but, excuse me, it's not Android powered. It's just by, I guess Sony Vizio's proprietary operating system, which is kind of, lacking, because I don't know who, if anyone here is familiar with any kind of computer networking, but if you understand what a proxy server is, I like to use a proxy because there are certain apps in the Android operating system which allow you to share Wi-Fi hotspot indefinitely. And so that will be good if I wanted to stream a YouTube or blah, blah, blah. So unfortunately, I can't. However, with my iPad, I can. Just move, put the code in. So with my iPad, I can. And, it's not the greatest. It's an iPad Pro 2018. It's the smaller model. It's the smaller model. So I don't know. Can't remember exactly, but it's a smaller model. And the smaller screen, and that's all right because I can't see things too close. But I can see as far as, probably anybody with, healthy eyes all the way around. I just turned 50 years old, praise God. So, yeah, eyesight is, degenerating a little bit, is what it is. Unfortunately, I lost a very, very close friend of mine recently. And I mean, beyond friends, this is one of my church buddies, and not, as an adult. We're in kids, my grandmother was giving him whoopings too when we were bad in church. Put it like that. We go back that far. And he and his brothers and his dad have all expired. All younger than me. Yeah, very heartbreaking. Their mother is, she's kind of, she has a sister, but, of course, she's up there in age, and she's alone now. She lost all of the men in her life, her most important people. So I'm just saying that to, remind people every day, just try not to go to sleep with anger in your heart. Whatever's going on, man, let it go. And if you need to remove yourself from, people and situations, just do it. You don't have to feel guilty about that. No. There's nowhere in nature, where a rabbit feels guilty when he gets away from a fox. It just doesn't work that way. So, even those who aren't spiritual will just look at nature for your answers. Because even if somebody says, "Oh, well, I'm an atheist," but I'm not gonna harp on that, because I believe that nature gives you all of the answers, and I believe that there's a grand designer that did all that. So if you just want to, take the kindergarten route, maybe you're still on milk right now and you're not on meat. That's fine, because in due time. but seek and ye shall find. So that's the end of that sermon. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I'm happy. This evening, I had a decent bite to eat today, and got my laundry done, and it's packed inside of that file cabinet there. As you see, I have a propane tank, and I probably only have another, say 2 hours of propane with the Mr. Buddy heater. And what are we looking at? 41 outside, 65 in here. I'm in a t-shirt and my boxers. I won't show you all that, but you know, I don't even, hopefully you can see. Yeah, I'm in my t-shirt. So, yeah, here's this view. Yeah, so yeah, I'm in my t-shirt, and at 65, it's a little chilly, but you know, I'll probably put on the Mr. Buddy in a moment or two, let it warm up a little bit, and get back under the covers. Probably gonna shut it down for the night. Put some, you know, positive, something positive on, you know, to rest to, and let that absorb into my spirit as I sleep. And it's raining, and it's heavily windy. It's like a windstorm, literally. I'm not far from the Hudson River, so a lot of that, you know, the plains. There's some areas where there are plains. There's nothing blocking. It's just total windstorm. And, you know, so what? I love it. It's, again, nature. And every time that the weather is, you know, not the greatest habitable weather, that's when I thank God the most. You know, I'm as dry as a desert bone. I'm inside. I have a roof over my head. You know, I'm just not worried. And I have to go to sleep worrying about, oh, how am I going to pay my rent? And, you know, I told somebody the other day, I said, you know, for this time that I've been doing this life, I've been able to help so many people that there's no way I would have been able to help them, at least at the capacity that I have, if I, you know, was stuck with paying rent still. I already made my mind up, you know, almost 7 years ago. I'm not paying rent anymore. You know, I'm at a point where, sure, I'm you know, can get ready to buy some land and, you know, hopefully be homesteading at some point in the near future. But I have some other responsibilities that I have to take care of, and that is my son. I have a special needs 28-year-old son, which I would love to share with you, but it wouldn't be his choice. You know, it wouldn't be his choice. And he's 28 years old, and I'm sure that he would not grip the concept that, okay, we're filming and, you know, the whole world has access to you. You know, my son has autism. He's so wonderful. One day I just have to give you a little snippet just to let you see his beautiful face. But unfortunately, you know, just don't have a good relationship with the mother, and you know, that's been since he was 2 years old. He's 28 now, and of course he can't make his own decision to, you know, leave. And you know, court's always going to side with the mother. It is what it is. I'm a black man in America. I've you know, it's almost futile. However, what is not futile is that we are together every week. I don't miss, and I am going to always, you know, make sure that I'm there for him. My life is, not mine. I have a child now, regardless of what. And even if it's perpetually as if I have, it's almost like I have a small child, a very young child perpetually, and that's fine, I want to try to be here as long as possible in order to be able to protect him and keep him safe and teach him as many survival skills as I can while I am here, because there'll be a time when I won't. And I don't really have a support mechanism in my family. After I lost my mom, I have my dad. He's way out in California. I didn't grow up with him. And, I have some siblings out there. I don't really know them like that, We have somewhat a relationship, at least my baby sister, my little sister. It's not a baby, but my little sister. She's the one that I'm closest to. And my older brother expired in 2012. And that was a mysterious thing that happened to him. But I didn't grow up in California with the rest of my family. So I really, listen, it's just me, the Most High, and Christ. I don't really have anybody else, and I don't have a lot of friends. I'm realizing, when I was coming up, I was very, very, very popular. I still am very popular, If I come around, it's just like, like Cheers, when Norm comes in, Norm, yeah, I'm very popular, but that is my street persona, and I'm trying to, more and more let people know that is not who I am anymore. People constantly bringing up, the old days and, all of the old, violence and things of that. Listen, that's not me. I'm not interested in it. That's not what I want to talk about. Unfortunately, people that have not gone anywhere would like to bring you down to their level. So it is best to stay away from the toxicity. It is what it is. Just got to practice stoicism and be strong and not be emotional. Emotions are good, but emotional is a whole different thing. Emotional, you might need some damn medicine. Having emotions, you hold the door for an old lady and you see a bird with a broken wing, you go get it out the middle of the road. If you can get it to a hospital, sure. To an animal hospital. If not, hey, it's not going to get hit by a Mack truck. Hopefully a hawk will come and put it out of its misery, and the cycle of life continues on. So, it's not like, to be emotionless. Alrighty, so this has turned into a ramble session. Folks, I am just signing out. And again, just a quick look-see of what's happening tonight. All right, peace. Water Blue, North Jersey, van life. Peace. Keep your eyes on the road and the wind to your back. Stay in between the lines, the mustard and the mayo. Shalom. Peace.